Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So we're back with Angry Dynamite Labs demo number 6. So this is currently operating. It is actually running on the Mumbai blockchain on Polygon. You don't need actually any wallet or anything like that to play the game. There's no NFTs in this. As I've announced in the previous video, this is sort of like the sort of current version of this demo where it's a different interface really. The same stuff is going on underneath the surface. So this is all about, it's an idle game. It's all about setting up sort of production of various materials and then unlocking new things. And then there's a whole bunch of community stuff in there as well. But as you can see from last time, or if you look at the last video, I've been sort of cracking on. So I'm producing various things. So here's some dirt, and then this goes in. This is processed along here, and then we create mix it with water and create mud, and then the mud goes in here, and then it mixes up and is made into clay, and then the clay goes in, is turned into sand, and then the sand goes in here, turns into copper. So this is sort of one production line thing, and these little arrows means I can level these things up. And here I've started this one here. This is a water-based one. So we have earth, water, and this one will be fire. So it's the sort of obvious elements. This area is being cleaned. So this is all about sort of timing. It's an idle-based game. So you sort of play this game. You go away, you come back, and there's things to do, and then you go away again. This is sort of the background to what's going on here, and you sort of collect these elements. So I probably need to level these things up so I can see this one needs 6 water to upgrade. It needs 6 water, and this is creating seawater. And I've got actually a whole bunch of these because I played this game previously. So some of these elements I have quite a lot of. I have a lot of seawater and fire because I was doing various things in the previous demos. So this is sort of what's going on here. We can see here this is a timer, so these need to be leveled up more because these are going very quickly. This is what happens at the start of a cycle. These have been leveled up now, so this is taking 10 minutes to do a cycle. These ones are taking whatever they take to do. They generally take longer as you further you go up. So this one's here half an hour to do. So there's some other stuff going on that is worth looking at. So we have this one here. This is sort of where the community-based stuff comes in here. So here they're creating a masterpiece, making a rocket. I'm not really involved in this. This is more to do with squads. Although there are some solo people doing it as well. So these are people donating certain resources. So I don't really have many of these, but there's we can see here most of these are maxed out. So they need some oxygen, some bolts, and as you go further down here, these are very complex, long duration resources to make. So this is sort of something that you don't necessarily do on your own, although some players are doing it on their own. We'll see here community score. So almost 90% of these. I've not done anything yet because I'm way behind. But there we go. You can see this is my solo bit going on here, but we can see there's sort of some deeper stuff potentially for high level players. Here's some vaults. So what's going on here? I can upgrade my vaults, but I need some bottles. Haven't got any in that. This is a bonus system, I guess. Now this is a nice one here. So we have an exchange. So this is running on a test net, but you can imagine this running on a blockchain, fully on chain. You can see here I've got some earth, and I might want to put in 100 earth, and I might want to get some of these coins. So you can see here actually at the top here it says my net worth based on all the materials I've got. But if I wanted to, I could swap these earth for coins. And then I think I could, I actually do have some coins. Then I could swap some coins, and I could go and buy some other resources. So if I needed those bottles, I don't think I've unlocked them yet, so I can't do it. Well, maybe I can, I don't know. So I could buy some of those bottles that I need. We can actually see here that they've got a little good to buy, good to sell. So there's giving you a little bit of advice about what's going on. But you can sort of see, you get very complex things here like dynamite at the end or hydrogen. These are costing millions and millions of these tokens. So it's an interesting way of doing of using a blockchain and a sort of a full market system where different people want different items. So that's pretty cool. And this is as I do more building more of these resources, then it gets a bit cheaper. So I'm getting more efficient at doing this. So just claiming a little bonus there. So lots of different levels of this. So I'm crafting mud now using almost 3% less resources. Not really a big situational change at the moment, but potentially over time. And this is how how this game works. So I'm just upgrading things, collecting different materials to upgrade things. Basically, I'm sort of looking to see, in a sense, it sort of doesn't really matter, but there's always sort of some way in your head that you go, I want to upgrade this instead of that. So all these upgrades, you can see loads of stuff to upgrade. Having some problems with this one at the moment, so probably maybe I want to upgrade some of these. Because the upgrade is always using sort of the top material here. So this is using sand. So all these upgrades are relying on this, but sand is also required to make to upgrade this flow point as well. So more of these will be unlocked as I get to higher levels. So I'm currently level 15. At level 17, this will unlock another one of these factories. So you can see there's sort of multiple flow points that you can operate, and these are all operating on different. These have been leveled up different times. So this one's level 9, this one's level 9, this one's level 8, this one's level 7. So the higher the level, the more resources they require to work. Obviously, the more resources they then create, so then you can pump more into the next sort of system. Other thing to point out is there's more levels to be. Level 40 will unlock silver, I guess, at that stage, and you can imagine this being played on a mobile device, because that's sort of the aspect ratio. Currently playing on a browser. So I think these other games are sort of interesting. They're obviously not, they're a different sort of gameplay mechanic. It's not really about the gameplay. It's more about the sort of coming in and making interesting choices. And here we could imagine when the game actually goes live, all this stuff could be on a blockchain. Probably wouldn't be on Polygon, because that would be quite expensive to run, potentially a fully on-chain game on Polygon. But we can imagine it being on another blockchain. And the emergent stuff comes from these communities swapping around different materials, people buying in and out using the token. But really, what these sort of end goals are, you can imagine creating a rocket to launch into space, and then a whole bunch of space stuff going on, and you're mining asteroids, and you can just sort of see you just go up. There's different higher and higher levels can be acquired. And you can imagine these little dinosaurs. Although there's less about the dinosaurs now than used to be. It used to be quite a lot more about dinosaurs. But you can imagine your dinosaurs sort of come in as well, and you have PFPs based on the dinosaurs, and they all give sort of bonuses and all that sort of stuff. So I think it's intriguing. I think it's again, a sort of game that is going to emerge, and probably from that point of view couldn't happen if you weren't using a blockchain. The fact that all this stuff is decentralized and people own all these items and can do different stuff with them, and maybe people can, it's composable, people can build their own sort of quests on top. All that stuff is going to play in, and we'll look forward to that in 2024. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again soon.